Hi, welcome. Just finding some music. Let's see. I'm not signed in. I just lost it. Hi, wife. Welcome. Oh gosh, this chat is so dark. How do I change that? How do I change that? I'm not going to change it now. I'm just going to live with the dark screen. Let me just change my screen settings really quick. This is a new computer too, so I'm like trying to. My light's over there on the old one. What's going on with you? Okay. It's been a long time. It's good to be back. It's slow, so I'm dedicating my readings now to you guys. Anything you need to know provide. Can I get your first name if you don't mind, please, so I can really pinpoint your energy, or just two initials, first and last name. I'm getting that name of someone by the name Lauren. Okay, I don't know if you have someone by the name, someone close to you by the name of Cassandra. Get a Cassandra energy. I feel like this person would be very pragmatic. Just gonna be yourself. The dolphin spirit is indicating to me it's from the oracle message, don't worry, be happy. So if there is something causing some worry and concern, try to keep your spirit uplifted. Also getting, don't allow anyone to burst your bubble. This is something like allow yourself to be happy, even at a time where it could be where you may not be able to express like too much. I don't know if there's a somber event or something you're going through, but you may not be. There's something broken. So this could have been a relationship where something had broken. I actually feel like it's a like betrayal. Someone broke your trust when I get here recently. This will play out for the next 3 months until they can gain trust again, and you'll be very hesitant with them. You get a suspension. I feel like you're moving on and you're going in a new direction. So having to make a decision. Definitely taking a break from this person is good until get your own inner clarity, have your own voice, make your own decisions. Really letting go. Letting go. I feel like you're just going to move forward in here. And that could be anybody. That could. Oh, you can't hear me? Oh my gosh, I was getting this. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Darn. So these, let me turn this off. It's a not clear sound. Okay. Let me check my settings really quick. It's a new computer, so let me just turn up all the mics. It's the only mic on. Oh, okay. So that's why. Awesome. Apparently, like the headphones may be spliced with the microphone. So if I have something plugged in, I'm not. If I'm speaking to the computer, I would have to speak within maybe a phone on the mic. I don't know. Well, what I was saying, you didn't hear anything, but there's somebody I feel has betrayed your trust. This will play out in the next 3 months for them to they may slowly emerge back into your life to regain your trust. But I also feel you're moving on. I also was showing like the hangman and the two of wands. So this is a period of letting go. Letting go and coming into your truth, okay? Your values, your directives, nobody else's. Because you may want to be wary of someone leading you astray or leading you influencing you in the wrong direction. I also feel like if there's a somber energy for you to remain happy, the dolphin spirit is very playful. It's very happy. It says, don't worry, be happy. Don't allow anyone to burst your bubble at this time, even if their energy is low. So remain that high vibe, uplift, do things that will uplift you, and don't let these people bring you down. I feel like there's just an energy. Also, I got the name Cassandra, but I feel like she's more of a grounding, earthy, and healing energy. She knows what to do in a problem, and she's very level-headed. Let's see, what else do I get? What else do you need to know? So you could be just evaluating, having to put a lot of work in before you see results. This is, I feel, having to do with the change that you're going through. Financial. What else do I get there? You could be bringing in people that are familiar to you. If this is business, also, I feel like there could be support, like there could be a bond between you and someone you could be working with that is supportive. Like it's someone familiar to you. If you're looking for a work, which are you? Are you by chance looking for work at this time, Lauren? Because I have a whole career deck. Not actively. Let me just take out my career deck because I made this deck. All right. And it's original. No one else has it. But there's a few like, I feel like you can take a new life path, but I just want to see. I also have the life path or life purpose Doreen Virtue deck that I can take a look at for you. But I just want to see through my deck what comes up for you as far as your finances go. Because I feel like there's something you also may be in suspension about, and I get counseling, artistic endeavors, writer, journalist, public relations, advertising, performer. It's something about following your heart. It's temporary. You could also be helping artists or something, working in a showcasing or a, what do you call it? A curator, is it, in an art gallery? I don't know if you do that. That's very specific, but that's what I'm being drawn to. Someone who curates or shows or explains type of, I don't know, artistic or historical pieces. I feel there is something dear to your heart in the way of creativity, and you may have a lot of information behind it to help with the appreciation, for other people to appreciate it. Break with your boyfriend and will you reconcile? So that's the break I was coming up with. It's showing a decision. I think it's up to you whether you move forward or take him back. There's still trust. There's like an ample, like you need a lot of trust. Ample amount of trust is what I get intuitively. I can read that though with the pendulum. So Let me see. And what are his initials? Lauren and her boyfriend reconcile. Okay, thank you. This temporary, it is temporary, the split, but it's important for you. That's what I'm getting. Um, for you to also acknowledge your strength. You have a large capacity of emotional, like, it's kind of like this intelligence. I almost feel like you're at a different level than him there. So you can understand with him, you may be patient, you may be willing to reconcile, but you also maybe see that he may fall short. Okay. I don't see reconciliation with the pendulum. And I think that's the reason why. I actually feel like he kind of falls short in an area that is truly valuable to you, that is important. This quality is important to you. I'm getting such a heart center about you. I love connecting to your energy, by the way. I think that you are drawn to artists, you appreciate it, or there's information that you can help, you know, like art is a tough life because it doesn't always make money, but you seem to appreciate it enough to build people up in it and express their artistic, their creativity and their personal, like very personal artistic, like their personality. One more career message for Lauren, please. Also health, medicine. So anything to do related with care, ambulatory care, physical, like a therapist type of thing. This is more physical rather than mental, but something to do with helping those that are less, fortunate in their capabilities. I think physically, I get Taurus. Here's the master craftsman. Here's the artist also, and also administrative work. Oh, it's actually crafting in work, building things, because that's not, they are artistic, but they're in a structured way also. So it could be something where if you don't work as an artist directly, you could be working for something that is related to art, even a museum. So I hope that helped. But yeah, overall, the reconciliation, I don't see that happening, and I feel it's because you're ready to move on. Okay, so hi, Phantom. I think you are. I can hear you a bit muffled. What is this? Got it. There. Now it's bright and clear. Okay, who is next? Who else has a question? I'm not sure. It's Phantom, right? Portugal, beautiful. May I have a reading on what's coming your way in general? General read. Okay. So, Phantom, could I get your first name or your first and last initial? I'm getting that you're being put into a box somehow. There's someone who or you. I feel like you're very multifaceted, but there's something to do with your having to limit something to fit into something else. You may be leaving that. So this is really about getting to a better place. So you could have been, you may not have been making the progress in what I'm reading about. You may not have been making progress because you could have been trying to be something that you're not, or limiting yourself in a way. BM. Ooh, yeah, not facing. Okay, not really facing these. You could have been torn between something, trying to fit into something else, but there's a third way. It's not either this or that. There could be another way. And I see you just kind of moving on. If something doesn't quite fit here, don't think that it's going to fit here until you know that's, what you want. It's not this. It's like not this or that, but it's the other is what I'm getting. There's some other option other than the two that you've been feeling stuck with. There's an energy where you don't like floundering. You like to know where you are at. You like to be in a place. You like to be settled. But there's a point where you have to explore. You have to adapt. You have to move. You almost have to keep moving to avoid, potential pitfalls or danger. Okay, you don't want to step into some trap, so you have to be able to move. Let me see what else. You're just moving on. Allow yourself to move. Allow your spirit to move you. This is also 2 cards of allowing your heart, your emotions. You're done with that. You're ready for something that's going to fulfill you, and your guides telling you got to get to a better place. Got to get to a safer place. You got to get to this place that's going to be, your 10 of cups, or your. I get sanctuary. Actually, could be a little bit of a spiritual awakening that you're ready for. When we don't quite fit into a lot of things, that keeps happening and happening. You get all these detours. It's because you're also having a spiritual awakening. They want you to slow down and see what is beyond all the material. Yeah, actually, I'm getting that. That's okay. That's something to allow yourself to do. Yes, best to move on and allow yourself to be guided by the Spirit. In fact, just ask your angels, can you assist me on this change in my life, this next stage of my life? And I would like to learn and grow to my fullest and highest potential. You can also ask Spirit to guide you. Show me who is Spirit. Allow me to see who has that same sort of affinity in my life, and who has that more of that obstructive energy towards my highest goal. Okay, what it is I can achieve. Show me. A lot of us were shown that already during the eclipse. We saw a lot of truth come out, but it'll probably still be like sort of ruminating for the next 3 months or so. If it didn't just jump at you, it'll slowly emerge, and you'll slowly see and realize, okay, maybe this person didn't have my best interest, Yeah. So being able to have that level-headedness. So follow your gut during this time. So thank you. Thank you, B. Thank you, Phantom. Let's see who else is here. Sean. Yes, of course, I'll probably take a couple more, but I think there's one before you, Sean. Let me just make sure. Andre, okay. Andre, Divine Express. Hey, welcome. Sorry, going back. I just don't want to forget anyone. So Andre Santos from Portugal. What's your question, Andre? If you're still in the room, let me give it a good shuffle. I forgot to read from Doreen Virtue's book. I mean, not her book, from her deck. I wanted to give another career advice card, and I forgot to do that. You're very welcome, Bee. Thank you. Thanks for the feedback. Okay, I don't think Andre's in the room. If Sean's still here, I'll take a question for Sean. Okay, so I don't see too many viewers. I'll put some of these decks away. Hey, Kimberly, welcome. Sure, just a general or one question? One question, okay. Allow me to connect with Kimberly. And what's your question? I'm also getting a strong Aries energy, so it's something to do with also being assertive, sort of taking a lead in the situation. Everything is pointing towards me getting an apartment soon for my boyfriend Robert and I. And tarot readings, okay, but it's just not working just yet. I would like some reassurance, please. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. So you confirmed that I definitely need to print out it's a dowsing chart for available like apartments, places to live, when it'll be available, what's the holdup. It goes into specific details of it all. Is it the right location? Does it resonate? Oh yeah, it's awesome. And I printed out several dowsing charts, but it literally I printed out all these before I got to the one I went online to print, and my ink ran out, so I got to order new ink. But I so want to do that because I knew it was coming up. That I knew a property question was coming up. Anyway, you've got to be very assertive about this, seeking and asking for it. I feel like is space for rent? Is it just not many vacancies? Let's see. There's going to be a new opportunity. Also, with the Fool, for me, I read it as April. I do read it as April. I feel like that's the whole beginning. But it also means spontaneously. So it's kind of like you're going to get word on it maybe before anyone else does. Could be refusing some offers. You may have to refuse an offer. Let me see. That dowsing chart would explain exactly why you'd have to refuse that offer. If it's not financial or something, it could be something else. Oh, you just didn't care for it. You wouldn't care for it long term, or the location didn't resonate. But yeah, I'm gonna have to print that one out. No, you don't want to be forceful. It could also mean that there's something. I also feel with the Emperor that this place, this rental, is very well maintained, like the property and stuff. Or is it a rental where you have to pay like maybe the association fee is something that you're having to consider and you don't love or something? Is it financial or is it? It is financial. So there could be some hidden fees that you just aren't, that you refuse at first, and it causes you to, if this is like a mission, I feel. First of all, be in love with the place. First and foremost, this is your place. This is where you come for comfort, for rest, to live. And I feel like there's also just a way of being. You must have that neat, tidy, organized, well-structured. You have a good routine. You want like plenty of sleep. It's got to be a nice area. I just feel it's a little more upscale or something. What else? It is a mission you've been waiting for ages. Oh, is that right? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Here it is again. It's just nothing seems to fit. Nothing seems to be that homey enough that you would call home, that you would feel it would nurture you as much as you would nurture it, or it needs to literally be well more cared for, these places. So I'm not sure if these places are just up to your standards. They seem to be on the, I don't know if it's something is negligent, or you just don't trust like the people that are caring for the property itself. It's going to happen quick though. I feel like it's going to be something where you would have to jump on it, act fast. And that doesn't sound like you, but that could also be the reason why you haven't gotten a place. What else? By summer, you'll have one. By summer. So through April, it looks like you're continuing to look at what may not be that show that much growth potential or heart or just space that you would feel nurtured by. And by summer, I feel like there's going to be literally a lot more. Besides, by summer, there are a lot of vacancies. People are moving, you know, in the summertime. I'll confirm that with the pendulum here. It sounds like it's a long time to wait, but it could also be the best options available. Does Kimberly find her and Robert's place by summer, please? The most suitable place, the well-fit place by summer of this year. I'm getting absolutely too. Yes. So just a little while longer. Oh, you're in the southern, so that's going to be by fall. Because I, as the reader, would be reading it as summer, I think, for me. And then I think you, as the querent, flip it. Let me just, so I asked the pendulum, though. It could be your summer. How do I do this? I'm just going to re-ask and just make sure it's my summer. Okay. Oh, which would be your winter. Sorry. It's your fall right now. My spring, your fall, and summer is winter. Okay. So is it Kimberly's summer? Yes or no? Southern Hemisphere for Kimberly, finding a place with Robert. Is this by her summer? Yes or no? It's actually by your summer. So it's your fall right now, winter, spring. Oh my god. Wow. So you just kind of finished that whole summer thing. That's a long time, isn't it? But really that's what I confirmed. Yeah, you've just come out of summer. You're in your fall. I'm so sorry. That's what I got. And it's just showing, yes, there's just nothing you're interested in for quite a while. But really, summer is the big break where everyone's moving and it may just be worth that wait because you find something that you're truly happy with. Oh, very good. Nice. So the distance is what's going to be more convenient. I mean, the place is going to be more convenient because of the distance. Yeah. It does definitely happen. Let's see advice card for Kimberly and finding this place, or if there's anything that you can do to help speed this up or to strengthen the outcome. Ooh, I feel like this is there's some type of forgiveness. I wonder how it's related to this particular property availability. I feel like there's something that you do that you handle your way, and there's other things that are not quite to your liking, and there could be something to do with a fuss about something. Maybe I could just be romance, forgiveness, and romance. Forgiveness and romance. It's probably just allowing this time to lapse and being together, like you said. Maybe you feel, okay, so I guess you could be feeling this pressure about being together, coming together. So, but I really do feel that there's no need to be hard on yourself, and you can forgive yourself for this. It feels like a lengthy sort of wait or longing, but I feel that in all its practicality, it's important to have something that is to your standards. There's also look for a sign. So there's something to do with paying attention to signs and bringing this to fruition. There could be something to do with you speeding this up. So if you ask your angels now at this time, please show me a sign on where it is that, I'll be living the first available that I will like. Ask for these things. What else do I get? The situation will improve. So anything that you haven't been, that left you unsettled, you'll feel relaxed knowing that you found something better. Yeah, these are just cards. Basically, all these cards are just saying to keep the romance alive. It could be difficult because of the distance. Forgive yourself that it's not happening all at once, but it will happen because, the changes that will happen will be for the best. You will be happy where you live, which is so important. It'll be a nice place. So your life and it will gel, Yes, you have the romance cards, but I do feel like this time lapsing between now and then is difficult for that. It does put that damper on on your relationship. I sense that, but it's okay. Continue to communicate that, this is still in the works, it's a process, and that it'll happen. There's also something about reconsidering. So I don't know if it was maybe meeting halfway or him moving there, you moving there. There's something that can be reconsidered that you may have refused before. So that is something that you may want to look at. So I have to order more ink. I want to get that dowsing chart for sure. The dowsing chart, well, here it's up here online. Let me see what it says. I'll give it, because maybe I'll go live again. Like, maybe I'll have this thing by next week. Oh, shoot. It's not saved on. Oh, yes, it is. It is saved on this computer. Whoa. Where's my property? because that will also give the term or the months and probably the term of the lease that's available, all that. It gives so many details. And I do these dowsing charts for myself. I get the same messages and I do it for my friends. And it's like the best marital advice. I have a newlywed friend couple having major difficulties. So I had to walk them through this spiritual significance that it's all karma and that they have to smooth it out. I cannot use this computer scrolling. Let's see, health, energy drainage. Where is that one? Okay, here it is. Personal motivator. You can find it too. Let me see if you're still watching. At subtil.net. It's SUBTIL. It's all these free dowsing charts. I'm giving away my tools. You don't need me. You just need a good printer and a pendulum with these charts. I can't scroll. This computer is not as good as my other one. Find lost items. Underlying causes. Where's the property? Oh, there's house environment. I think I printed that one already. Sorry, I don't see my chat. I'm in a whole another window. I'm gonna have to search for it. I'm going to have to do a search. I don't know if I have a printer. Oh yeah, I'm staying at this place. I don't. Oh, okay. Well, maybe I like the local mail center or something. Let me see. Let me do a search really quick and see, and to just let you know, see if this dowsing chart is. I think it's the most. It's a property. The most beneficial for you. I think it'll work. Yeah, it shows vacant, nice, decent, able to move in. I don't know what AP chance means. I don't know what that means. Great property. And it shows the percentage. That's what makes it unique. I actually thought it was showing something to do with it shows desirable, not desirable. Actually, I thought it went into more detail than this. Because I could just ask the pendulum all these questions myself. Is it vacant or unvacant? Here it is. Good chance of discovery or eviction. Like people, if a neighbor doesn't like you, that they could find things to help, like able to move in. I don't know. There's something weird about every property. Oh, are you seeing a lot of angel numbers? Which ones? I'm seeing 1111. I used to see 44 or 444 all the time, but I don't go out as much because I saw it like on every license plate that was ever in front of me, at every place I was parking, at every to-go order I ordered. It was just like, it was nuts. But the 444, yeah. I actually just printed something. One of the charts was a 444. I think it was the first chart I printed on the dowsing, the SubtleNet. Yeah, that was a 444. I love that. Because it also tells me that I'm on the right track. If that's what they say. It's if you get these numbers, like you're in the right place, the right time, you're where you're supposed to be, which gives me assurance. That my life isn't completely frivolous or something. Um, that there is some divine guidance, or I am following. Uh, uh, I feel like I'm following a very straight and narrow path. Um, I've been on this path for a while. It hasn't been rewarding, but it's allowed me to grow. It's a path of perseverance. You are struggling, yeah, but it's what you want. Okay, so it's just having that faith. Those numbers. I feel like with 44 though, there's something to do with like this will lead you to your abundance. Like you will fulfill all your needs. Like I feel like there's this, like it's just a strong, stable, structured number. Oh my God, I'm getting that reconsider card again. Can I have more on the reconsider? Can I get more? You're getting a reconsider. I just want to see what. Here it is. I feel like you're exhausted about something. You get reconsider with the bad health, which could just mean a mental strain. It could just mean stress. You may just need to rest for a little while. Like give up the search, sort of recoup, and then come back to it, whatever this is. Or if you're struggling on something other than this, okay, we'll get off the property. If you're just struggling to make ends meet or something, you may need to rest, regenerate, and come back refreshed is what I get. So there could just be a little bit of stress, and it could just be reconsider, like stop the struggle, just stop. Sometimes the struggle can be insane if it's not really getting you what you want, and you have to stop for a little bit, come back. Yeah, there's just a lot of stress happening here. You have, oh, it is causing some bad health. Well, the stress is partly what the messages you're either telling yourself or the expectations you have for yourself. So just let it go for a while. You're human. Rest. Like a tiny little animal would. Take care of your baby self for a while. You don't have to like chug away at everything and figure it all out at once. And here it is, you trying to do everything at once. Well, no wonder. The world is slow. It doesn't really happen all at once. There's many moving parts, many different variables, and you have to work with it. I mean, this guy always reminds me of just kind of like this superhero charging in. I don't know. Give yourself at least a nice 2 days rest, and then do your superhero mental spin out, whatever you want to do. Just rest at least for 2 to 3 days if you can. I don't want to connect with the energy anymore. I know what it's like to overthink, to overdo, to overexpend. Yeah, I know what it's like. Also, to break yourself from the monotony of things and do something pleasant or enjoyable for yourself. Just anything like that would be good. See this other thing I'm connected to. If I get a call, I have to take it. Okay. All right. Give me a moment. I have to send her for just a second. Okay. I just have to make sure I'm a clear channel. So allow me to just completely center. I feel so I did get a little lost up here in my head, so I need to just allow that to fall back in. I am getting orange again, like summer too. A lot will be revealed, or a lot of options will open up. So yeah, what is your situation, to be exact? There aren't many good ones available. Yeah, no, they've been neglected. So they would need to have to be redone. It would be some of them would be a money pit. I see. How old is it? See, I actually thought that see, I can make my own dowsing chart now, because this website also allows you to create your own. So I also want to see, add to the property chart, is this investment a good return? Because I actually feel the properties I looked at here in the spread, and the reason why you aren't finding the right one is that they have been neglected. And underneath the surface of it all, there could be problems. Anything from plumbing to structural to like new codes, anything like that. So there is something that's not quite right, and I feel like it needs a thorough look. But she is just being so harsh on and you about the house that's being sold. She's going on holiday and a whole load of family. So I was abused about it and exploited, threatened, and blackmailed. And she said she didn't care whose fault it was, just wanted to get away. I see. Oh, well, there's all that stress coming in from what you've been told by her. So she is putting this like a little bit this battery on you because there's pressure on her. This is what she's leaving behind. And it's not, I don't think it's appropriate all that she worked for to invest in something that's less than what she has supplied. So she's very particular. Is there a whole load of stuff that happened? I innocent and never deserved that. Oh yeah, no, forgive yourself. That's where the angel card messages are coming in. Forgive her. Also, she has a hard way of. That's the standard that I'm seeing. Her standards. That's what it was. Well, just give it some time, and I feel like just the less pressure, the best. There is also something in the cards about a reconsideration. So the only thing I can really say is consider her side before before arguing your side again and repeating everything that just transpired. What else? My boyfriend and I haven't been together for that long, but we really want to be together, and it's so hard doing yeah. There's something you are okay. Yeah, good. So allowing this rest, I think you need to give the whole subject like a rest too, because I see that there's cause of strain on you, and with that strain, I don't think we always that with stress, that blocks the universe from bringing in those nice gifts and things like that. Like, I know you expect this next thing to just save you and take away the stress. It's actually the other way around. If you can eliminate or alleviate that stress, you have that clear mind, and now you're projecting that heart and that desire rather than that frustration, that blame, that guilt, that shame. You're projecting the desire out into the universe and aligning to that what you want, instead of you have been seeing the things that have been neglected, have been run down, and literally as stress. There's property stress, there's mental stress, there's things have been stressed, and that's what you're seeing. So if you can just get to that place of calm, beauty, and serenity, and then allow yourself to then, with a fresh new scope, be aligned to what it is, that property that'll be and that, what do you call it, the transaction. It's not all about the property, it's the whole transactional part of it and the relationship with your family. So get more information is what I have. You can provide her with some information that would help within the next few months. Especially if she's 70 years old, you have access to a lot more information than she does, because I don't know if she's all internet savvy, but there's less groundwork that you have to do because you can do it online. And then the patient part that you need to have is just, or 77. Wow. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know her case, but I think you can provide her with a lot of information. And then with her wisdom, she would just know how to decide from there. Oh, hey, Happy. I'm good. How are you? I wanted to announce I was coming on just for you, but I just did it on a whim because it's slow. I don't have much business, so I'm like, I just want to read cards. How have you been? She shuts you down. Well, then it's kind of it's out of your hands, Kimberly. You know, I think, but the situation will improve. You're doing good. Nice. Thank you for that comment. So I'm glad that my message resonated with you. I'm newly promoting my pendulum chart because I'm totally loving the messages that they're bringing me. So I'll try to incorporate that in the reading today. The pendulum. All these dowsing charts. So I've got a ton. I ran out of ink, but there's a lot here to work with. Most of them are health related, and how the spiritual aspects or spiritual elements that are affecting health. But also there's property that needs to be printed because the property affects your health. Everything is frequency. Everything affects your health. Even the techno part of the property, your technology. Okay. You were praying for, oh yeah. Oh, good. Okay. You cleared it. Awesome. That's right. I remember that. Good job. Passing exams. And now you're in another semester, right? Now you probably graduated with honors. You may have gotten your master's. It's been like a year. It's been a long time. Fantastic. Hi, Divine Empress. Welcome. You're doing your master's. Fantastic. Wanting a relationship before we met. Will my future spouse be wanting a relationship before we meet? Wait, will my future spouse be wanting a relationship? I'm sorry, are you single or are you with someone right now? For Divine Empress. You're single, right? And can you have a relationship with somebody? Yes. Okay, after Divine Empress, I'll read you. Happy. Divine Empress, I have yes. This will be something of a gathering of each other's past influences and future expectations. What other aspects of this? You'll have more mental clarity about, and I feel that you're going to be able to easily decide whether this person is a good match for you, fitting and able to work in a long-term relationship. Like, will this person work well in a relationship? If there is somebody you haven't met now, I feel like they're very, very quickly. There will be someone you meet. I'm getting the energy that there's someone just very almost near you. That's why I asked if you're single or if you're just met or if you were with somebody. Yeah, you will be forming a long-term, working towards the same goals. I feel like you will be committed to this relationship. It'll could involve marriage. It is a high level commitment. and I don't know how long you'll be in the relationship before marriage. I almost feel like there's something deciding that both of you want marriage. So what is that, like a 6-month proposal or something? Maybe something 6 months. Don't be arrogant. Don't be reckless. That's what it is showing in your decision making. Regardless of what your expectations are, you truly need to know the person. Is this the right person for you? This, in all fairness, does this person meet the bill? Okay. Do they meet the bill? Do they have what it takes? So you meet someone very quickly. You're welcome, Jared. And I feel like the marriage would also take off very quickly, but you would know right away. Oops. Okay, let's look at happy. Let's look at self-love. Are you able, do you switch accounts? I get happy that you're self-love when I read from my Pickup Tarot channel, but when I see your comments on my personal channel, I think it's Happy Pill and then self-love. I'm not sure how that happens, but it does. It's like your name changes. Is that right? Oh, maybe you just changed it. That's all. Okay, let's see what, is this general or do you want a specific question? In the comments? Oh, you can change it that way? Got it. Either one, they're very positive, so. Is this general or do you have a specific question? It shows like that? Oh, okay. Interesting. Let me connect a little bit more. I'm getting off center. Okay. What is happy self-love manifesting? What's coming towards you? You seem to be very much in harmony with your environment. I have to say, I'm picking up very good energies. So I've been doing a lot of readings, and I'm actually thankful for your energy because you are surrounded by people that do support you. There's not an ill will or bad intention. Like, in other words, there's not any malicious people. If there were, you've really put them off to the side or out of your life. So I feel like your energy, you are going to be manifesting. There's great potential for your future. You're going to be comfortable in life is what I get. I'm getting a lot of velvet. I'm getting a velvet wardrobe. It's almost regal. Just allow spirit. I know it's not like I may be explaining this to you and you're thinking, God, that sounds like a costume. Sounds like something I would just wear to. It's just showing that you're going to be comfortable. Okay. But spirit is telling or allowing me to feel this comfort around you. Okay. What else? I keep hearing, so my audio is off. I do have a headache. So what I hear, it's here and gone in a second. And I've noticed that today. Let me try again. Okay, you have a very clear and keen perception on things. So there's nothing, you are not misperceiving anything. If you're thinking something's too good to be true, it's not. You have a clear perception. You were right, is what I have. And I don't know what it is. I don't know what that is. I hope you can interpret that. Archangel Gabriel is, I feel here or just surrounding you, but I do feel that particular archangel here. If there are people at a distance, know that they are well. There's something to do about due time in due time. So if you're worried about something, it will happen in due time. It's not going to happen suddenly. It's not going to happen sudden. It's not going to if there's someone that you're afraid of losing, it's not going to happen suddenly. It's going to be more gradual. Let me see what the cards say. You do have a very strong presence around you. So I hope you're aware that Archangel Gabriel is at least here right now. It feels uplifting as well. So I feel like there's going to be some new opportunities for you to pursue. I also get something in the way of a new person coming into your life. Do know that I think that their plans and their aspirations may be a little bit different than yours. Okay. I feel like it's something of a type of person that you may want. Okay, so you don't have any malicious people, but you have someone that could be coming in that could derail you. Yeah, it has to do with your social circle. So make sure that everyone is more copacetic, and you may be reuniting with some people that you know very well. I'm not sure. I don't get the energy that you're lonely, but I feel like you're open to meeting new people, and some of them are not what you want to put your time and energy towards. It's because of everything that you've been working on. There's just no compromise. There's no compromise. There is no compromise. You can't work with it. You can't get overwhelmed by somebody new. You may just have to hang out with the old crowd, is what I get. You know, people in college, people in university, I should say, they're always wanting to meet that person, that, they're at the end of the day, they worked all this, they've come all this way, and now they want to share it with somebody, but it'll come. It's just that there's some things that are going to be, that could throw you off track or out of balance if you take on too much new stuff or new people. Remember, those are energies also that you have to work with. And I just feel you have enough going on already. And you aren't going to compromise with your healing. Oh, you're healing after another relationship. Okay. Archangels. So I love reading for others because I don't always get Gabriel. when I'm reading for others, I get angels that aren't usually that I feel by my side until I do readings, like Archangel Shamuel and Gabriel. So mine are usually Michael and Metatron. But Gabriel also just brings in that loving connection, that trust, that loyalty. I feel this like your friends that have been with you during the hard knocks too, like that. Those friends and family that you've known for a while, just showing your appreciation for them. Um, and then I just get a confirmation with that, a yes. They also, it's like you just don't need that chaos, that confusion. She could be a little bit like, just very disciplined in who she allows into her circle, like very careful is what I get. So the newbies and stuff, it's just not happening for a while. New people in your life, and it's because you're creating a good level of comfort for yourself and healing. Like healing is the word I'm getting. It's healing. You're softening too. Okay? You're softening. Yes. So that's what's important, is to remain not constricted and hardened by people that may have mistreated you, but to soften again. And that's what I'm getting. You're softening. Beautiful. So, and let me get Angel Advice card, because this deck, actually I want this deck with some oracle message for Happy. I just want to see if it pulled out one of the angels. It says illusions, embrace the truth. Earlier in the reading, I said that your perception is pretty strong. I don't feel like you have any veil pulled over your eyes. I don't think that there's anything that is deceitful. So continue on that and continue to embrace the truth, keeping it real, keeping it real, keeping it real. And then just a yes, a confirmation with that. Follow your intuition is what I get. So because our eyes don't see, I forget the phrase. It's not our eyes that see. It's our gut. So I'm getting follow your intuition there. Your gut. That is the perception. That is how you perceive. Something a year from now, I get that could be a potential relationship for you. Hi, Claire. Welcome. So thank you, Happy. Which angel has this thing to find me, believe, and bless, and watched? Yeah, Archangel Gabriel. Well, there's also this green, which could be Raphael, which could be helping you heal. How do I get Gabriel? You are definitely looked after. Yes, love that. Thank you so much. Love and light. It could be healing the heart area. Yeah, so I'm definitely connected to that comforting and softening of the heart area. Hang on one second. Stay in the room. Stay in the room for a second. Let me just incorporate one dowsing chart. One of them. Let me see who's connected to you. I'll use this one. Who is most closely guiding you at this time for happy? Who's most closely guiding happy? Oops. Hang on one second. I have to turn this alarm off. It's showing your spirit guide, but let me see if it shifts. Hang on one second. What is this? There it goes. I don't know why I have to have this on. Okay. Who's most closely guiding happy? It's awesome. I do feel light coming in. So when I ask for who's guiding you, I feel like I'm getting all this light into my body. I love it. You actually maybe it is a guardian angel. I was right. Oh my god, how funny. Oh no, I said ascended. What did I say? Archangel. Well, it's definitely an angel. It's not just a guide anyway. It's not just a spirit guide. It is angelic. So that's why it feels so tingly. But yes, your guardian angel or even archangel is very close, very, very close to you. Okay. All right. So we confirm that. Just want to make sure. I was going to read another chart, but I felt drawn to that one. Thank you, Happy. Good to see you again. Yes, it is very healing. It's totally. I had just been sick, and I'm aching from the aftermath of an incident, and connecting with your energy, with the archangel or angel, is so nice. It's just healing, very healing. I love that. I needed that. It's a great connecting to you. Thank you. Appreciate it. So I believe you are waking, talking. You are waking, or you're talking jade and rose quartz. Okay, who's here? Is Claire still here? Jade and rose, definitely. I think I have a jade pendulum. I wonder if my light and guide is in form of an animal or saint. Let me see if it's an animal. We do have animal here. The guide currently you're with or currently surrounding Claire, where I just put the whole chart away. It's got to be towards the top, right? I literally just printed these up. I haven't had time to organize. All right, let's take a look at Kimberly, or Claire's, I mean. Hi, Julie, welcome. Okay. Okay, so Claire, now I'm going to identify your guide. Who is with you right now? Yeah, I can just post your question, or I can do a general, whichever you want. I'll just do one more reading, I think, before I have dinner. Okay, let's take a look at Claire. Claire, this is who. I don't know if I'll get the exact like type of animal, but I'll let you know if it's an animal spirit. There are animal guides on this dowsing chart. I think you know already it's an eagle. So you're telling me, let me just confirm. Let's see how accurate the chart is, the pendulum is then. What guide? Identify the spirit guide closest to Claire. Identify the spirit guide working with Claire, in Claire's presence at this time. Please identify the guide. Okay. Well, I actually can't get a read on you. So that's okay. For some reason, I'm blocked. It could be your guide. Are you wearing anything that are you wearing which would it be? I don't know. Not hematite. Broken heart or moment with a friend, lover. His name is James. Older. He is a high flying in the sky. Anyway, do you have a question? I can't do a pendulum read on you, unfortunately. Your energy's blocked. I'm blocked from your energy. So, but I do believe I can connect with the cards. So when you say high flying eye in the sky, do you mean that he can like see you remotely? Is that what you mean? Someone's cursing you. So these are the reason why I can't connect is probably my guides are blocking me from that connection. And that's I'm getting a confirmation already. So I'll just pull a few tarot cards, but I don't know if I'll be able to connect. I actually don't like doing readings that I can't connect to. So you will be getting a message probably from the lover that you had mentioned. This is something to do with the conscious choice or new direction that he's taking. I feel like this energy was like there is an energy taking or compromising your energy. I would say pay attention to your dreams. So if you are blocked or you're not in communication, then pay attention to your dreams and journal those. What else? Because I don't know which form the message is taking, and I don't want to go in too deep to your energies. I already know your energies. Okay, this is surrounding you. So this type of energy will drain me just as much as it drains you, and I don't need it. But do pay attention to your dreams is what I get. Whew. Okay. So thank you, Claire, my dear. I hope you are well. I will do something for your protection, and recommend. I think the best protective stone for Claire at this moment. Best protective stone for Claire at this moment. Whether you know it or not, whether you realize this or not, it could be a surprise stone you haven't tried. So let's just see. Interestingly enough, so anything from black agate, is it agate, to black tourmaline, and of course black obsidian. Those are your protective stones, as you know, I'm sure. Yeah, those were showing up the most. So yeah, it's just your energy is doing good. I think tapping into that other person's energy is something that would be depleting. So I would recommend possibly not tapping it in unless you need some like specific closure, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. I'm not sure about the closure in itself. It could just be something that you may not receive. So the best thing then to do would be like um, shield yourself from the energy being like feeling you need closure. Do you know what I mean? Feeling you need something from that person, and feeling bringing your security and your, I feel it's more of a right mindedness, because I feel like your higher self would be able to let this go. But when you're in the whole gist of it, it like when you're in it you don't see it as clear for what it is or how it's affecting you until you're further on the path. So you would blow it out of proportion when it's really it can be something serious, but when you take away a narcissist's significance, and by the way, I'm getting narcissistic energy because it's draining. That's why I don't want to go in the reading. But when you take away the significance of a narcissist, you've just killed the narcissist. Do you know what I mean? You've killed them. They're done. Take away their significance. All right. Yeah, you're on the bright side, but I feel like this energy is not. Are you? What? So if I feel it's the worst star sign, Aries star sign. It's an Aries energy. Okay. So yeah, that fire energy and the negative is strong. It is strong. Either way, you get the messages. There's some form of communication. If it's your phone, if it's dreams, do pay attention to it because it may help bring closure. Let's take a look at Julie. Maybe protecting you, AVA, your guides. Yes, they do protect when I can't pull a reading. Too loud and boisterous. And he's Aries. Your month reading. Okay, let's take a look. Julie's month reading with tarot. I will start with the mystical wisdom deck. It's just a good way to lead the reading. does the mystical oracle have to say for Julie's month? For April, let's go to the second week of May. Let's go for 4 weeks out. It's taking place for Julie. I get there is something that you're going to launch, something new. It's something in the making. I feel it may launch if it's an idea. Dragonfly, live life to the fullest. So the time is now. Don't wait for a perfect time. Just start. As if there's no tomorrow. Seize the day. I love this card. It's so beautiful. See how delicate, though, the dragonfly is? I mean, it's little. I don't know how long a lifespan is. But, it would be like, literally, the message is to take it, live it to the fullest. One more. And the legends. So learn from those who inspire you. So if there's something to do with some type of project launch, I feel like you may have put in enough time and energy into looking to how it is done. Okay, from someone in the past who's done it. And so it says to learn from those who inspire you. And I'm getting a lot of fire elements. So I do feel like it is something new that you're launching also. So what's happening here is that at least you're getting spirit has come into you to ignite it. If it's been up here, now it's kind of like fully in your heart where you just got to start moving and shaking and just doing this thing, getting it done. Let me see what Tarot has to say. There are messages that your guides are sending you that you aren't acting on. Yeah, there's something to do with there could be good connection. You have a good connection with your guides and your spirits. There's something that's going to lead you to a lot of fulfillment and happiness, and they're helping you connect that now. So yeah, I don't know I think you are seeing it, but you've got a million things to do. Like you're having to having to shape whatever this new thing is into your life, fit it in, make it happen along with whatever else is taking place. And I feel like that it's adapting, it's compromising, but allow it in, keep going with it. Give it the attention it deserves is what I get. If it's just a feeling right now and it hasn't fully formed, it's okay, it will. I don't see it's fully formed. That's okay, it will. What else? Yeah, like obstacles will be removed. There's something to do where you were distracted. There was something you did not take responsibility or work towards, and I think it was a message from your guides. Do try to allow them, like when you're prompted, do follow through. Do follow with it. Help them help you is what I get. Help them help you because they're helping you. That's what I have. Well, what is it that you're wanting to launch, that you're wanting to start? I feel there's something that is driving you. The project. Even if it's an idea. Okay, it could be a new platform or educating. So you may be in a group personal in a group space, but it could also be you could use other avenues, or it could be. Let me see. Let me try to connect. Let's connect to Los Angeles guidance. I'm actually getting the words that you were educating some people. I'm actually getting that there were more people that needed help. I'm also getting as it's like this population seems to be a lot of females, and I feel like there were more, or they needed a different. So I think that you were a resource, but they also needed more beyond your help and resources. Then they needed to then be. Uh, then there was an extension that needed to occur. So there was something that if you feel prompt to extend it beyond your help, but you know of someone you can refer, that's what's needed also here. Because there's something to do with more. They needed more help than what you could either off. Not that your help wasn't enough, but like it was enough for your part in it. Then they need an extension of that you either may or may be able to provide at a later time, or someone else can. I'm also getting a strong female population. You may be taking time out, Julie, just to get more information. I feel that you need to expand your knowledge a little bit. There's something more you can do also in this area. I just feel there's a lot of people in one of you. There's more. It's just the energy of you can only handle so much, but give yourself time to expand a little bit, even if it's from. Is it particularly like a knowledge base that you need more? You may need more of a knowledge base. I'm getting. Let me just make sure. Let me just read from my cards real quick. One last message. Spiritual teacher. So here it is. You are teaching people. You're educating people. I know it's you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You are on the right path. You heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. I just wonder if there maybe you can reach a broader audience if you do have something, I don't know, in person and then something pre-recorded or something. I don't know how you do it. But anyway, you're doing the right thing. You're educating people. So you're on track. Let's just get one more. What will Julie's angels and guides say to her? Julie's guides. Abundance. I think you're in high demand. I think you're going to be in high demand. And how do you make yourself more available? Because I felt in this reading there were more people that needed help. So then you have to do something to help accommodate. You have to do something to accommodate. I have to educate people how to heal them or BS basic. No, I feel it's a spiritual healing because the spirit, because I'm reading charts all day as to what is wrong with their health. What is the underlying cause of the problem to their health? That sort of thing. Dowsing charts, that'll help. My friend's newlywed marriage, underlying cause, karmic, underlying cause, technology. He's intoxicated by where they newly live, the technology, the waves, the frequency. It's too high for him. He's a sensitive. He's a high vibrational person. He picks up too much. He's being drained in his own home. All this stuff a doctor can't tell you. And poor diet. Maybe a doctor could tell you, but a lot of doctors don't handle nutrition whatsoever. And people are not educated on that enough. So you're doing the work that is below the surface, below the radar. It's almost the work where people go because they can't get enough help from doctors. There's not enough. So you're in high demand. And one day, maybe, medical practice and spiritual healers will be working in a marriage together for this. It doesn't have to be so occult, so hidden. It'll be more utilized. Okay, my dear. I think I was going to call it quits so I can eat. I'm glad I helped you. So it was wonderful connecting to you. I really appreciate it. Got electric shock small from the computer, but no one on my phone ever gets that when they act normally. It's something. Yes. So what happened to me is I got very angry. Someone triggered me here, and I was using a blender, and that blender wouldn't stop, and it ran so high, and all this. I've had a microwaves, 2 different microwaves explode on me within 2 weeks. One was old and one was new, just explode, not stop, because the energy was so freaking high. So I do the scale reading. My energy is high, but it's not excessive. It's just that I cannot explode. If I explode, electrical things can explode. You're probably the same way. And yes, be very careful, because I sometimes am afraid of using a hair dryer. I have to make sure I'm not going to ignite a hair dryer when I'm drying my hair. So I don't know, just at least you're aware of it. You're aware of the potential risk of overstimulating electrical appliances or having them. God, I remember when I was working in pharmacy, the whole system, not just my computer, the entire pharmacy system used to break down. And I stopped, and I just looked around, and I said, does this happen when I'm not around? Because it was ridiculous. I couldn't work. It was getting tiring. I don't know what to say about it. Just don't get overwhelmed, I think, is probably the best advice. Try to keep your energy. A spiritual teacher did teach one time how to bring your energy back in, cool it down, pipe it down a little bit, especially if you're around a negative energy. You want to bring it close to you and stuff like that. So you can bring your energy in, and then you can also kind of like simmer it down, maybe by doing the block here, taking your 2 hands and just covering that outpour of just covering it just a little bit. You can try that if you need an immediate tapering down of that energy or something. Hi, Hatashri. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Yeah, one question. I'll just take one more. I am kind of spent, though. Thanks, Julie. Good to see you. And then I have to eat. So last message here. What's your question? I love connecting to you guys. It's been so long. I'll have to do this more often. Does S want to be intimate with you? Hitachi. I need just a little bit more. I'm getting that there's something preoccupied, an energy that's preoccupying this person. Is there like an initial, I mean, not an initial, a sign, a sign I can help? How do I turn this off? 1 second. There it is. I feel like they're preoccupied. Let me see what the energies are with tarot. Oh no, they do have something going. It's like I wouldn't trust. I wouldn't trust them to really come in. I think they're going out. This is an energy that's outgoing. Yes, it's definitely outgoing. Wow. I'm not too connected to you right now because I am just actually ready to eat dinner. But I would say by these cards, this is just an energy, just letting that go, letting it go. It could just be a sneaky energy, preoccupied. They're probably with somebody, dear. Right? You may or may not know about. Just FYI. FYI. I get it from these cards. And so this may be better off just left alone. I'm not going to look into it anymore. I got to eat. But yeah, I would just leave it alone. So thank you, you guys. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Thanks for your likes and subscribes. Sorry, I'm running on empty, but I got to eat. And I hope that I'm on live a little bit more often. I can't believe it's been a year. Hasn't really? Maybe. So anyway, thank you all. You felt him resisting? Oh, there you go. Get to know him more. I think there's just more information you need to know. I think he may be sneaking around on somebody. Just saying, not the strongest connection, but 2 swords cards, a 7 and a 5 of swords. Not good. Not very good. So wishing you much love and happiness and peace, everyone. Thank you so much. I'm still on. Okay. I'm still on.